Welcome to our series, Moving America Forward. Each week we'll be focusing on America's entrepreneurs as they take us to new roads, new opportunities, new ways to fill the gaps left by today's failing companies. Our series will be looking at that and a lot more. So come with me and watch as the entrepreneurs of our nation move into the future. I'm William Shatner, and you're watching Moving America Forward.
And I'm Doug Llewellyn here in our studios in Los Angeles with our guest today, who happens to be the president of a company known as CAD/CAM Consulting Services, Inc., headquartered in Newbury Park, California. I'd like you to meet him now. His name is Tom Sheeler. Tom, welcome. Nice to have you with us. I want to point out that your company is the exclusive Southern California distributor for Mastercam software.
Yes, we are.
All right. Listen, a short while ago, you had a chance to actually have a conversation with William Shatner and answer a few questions from him. Let's take a quick look to see how that went, and then we'll come back and continue.
While you're here, I have one important question for you. We all know how important manufacturing is to America, but what role do you play in this industry, and how does it help to move America forward?
You're right, Mr. Shatner. Manufacturing is one of the most important industries in America. We provide manufacturers with special software used to make parts for products you see and use every day. We evaluate the customer needs, the manufacturers, and determine what software best fits their needs. Our mission is to return the United States back to being the world leader in manufacturing. And that, Mr. Shatner, is how we are moving America forward.
That was very interesting. You explained to William Shatner that you actually help manufacturers find the ideal software for them to use. How does Mastercam work? What makes that so effective?
It's a complete solution. It has a breadth of abilities, a complete breadth of product in the sense that it takes you from the design state all the way through the end of the manufacturing state. In fact, communicating to the machines and doing full machine simulation on the computer, so that you walk out to the machine to make the part, you're confident what your program is going to do before you even push the button to start the machine.
How popular and how well known is Mastercam?
Mastercam is the #1 product in our industry. It's over 180,000 systems installed worldwide. It's in 8 different languages. It's used to manufacture anything from spaceships to rockets to toys. These are some of the improvements that we've done in the product in the recent years to improve the speed of material removal.
And in this way, it's the computer that's controlling the drill there that's doing that,
It's
right?
a milling machine, but yes.
Milling machine?
Yeah.
All totally computer operated. And this is pretty standard in the world of manufacturing now.
Yes, it is.
Now, you pointed out you're the distributor for Southern California. Obviously, you cover Southern California. Is that it?
Yeah, primarily. I do different customers in different areas that have moved out of Southern California. One of my good accounts that moved their manufacturing from Yorba Linda to Indianapolis is John Force Racing, and some of my passion is with them. I have a race car myself and enjoy the engineering of it and enjoy helping them on theirs. So I help them on their development too.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about your racing. You use this to help design and engineer the engines in it's drag racing that you're involved in.
Yes, yeah. I actually have designed the engine block, the cylinder heads, the intake manifold, the wings, the injector, all of those components on our race car that we actually won the championship in 2008 with.
And this is I'm sure people might be interested to know, these are drag cars that go how fast in how short a period of time?
They'll go from 0 to 260 miles an hour in 5.7 seconds. John Force Racing, their cars go from 0 to 320 miles an hour in 4 seconds. So to me, that's the passion. So I get to mix my business with my passion.
That is moving out.
Yeah.
Really moving out. How big is your organization?
We have 12 people on staff, 6 in Newbury Park and 6 more in Anaheim, and then I basically float between the 2 offices to help manage.
And what was it that got you into this to begin with?
Well, my father was an engineer and worked for GE and Northrop Grumman on the X-15 and XB-70 projects back in the 60s, and mechanically inclined person, and it was something there. I didn't want to work on cars all my life. I wanted to be an engineer, and it led me to finding these software companies that were just coming of age in the early 80s, when the PC, the personal computer, was just being introduced to the world, and the opportunity arose for me to go to work for some of these companies by being a machinist, and they were developing software to program the machines.
Are you a programmer yourself?
Yes, I am.
Does this category of software undergo a lot of changes and constant upgrades?
Absolutely. We're constantly developing. We get new routines. Actually, the developers will have a daily test almost on the product line. We have annual meetings to project what we're going to put into the new product and the direction the product's going to go, those future direction meetings. And then we have an annual subscription program that we keep our customers up to date. They can download the latest release off of the internet right to their desktop and install it themselves, or we can come out and do it for them.
I was going to say, when they do that, does that require additional training?
Yeah, usually we do an
Sometimes.
update class. In the near future, we're actually holding a user group seminar. So at the NHRA Museum in May of 2012, we will be holding a user group seminar to introduce our customers to the latest releases of the product and the latest functionality that we put into it.
And what kind of feedback do you get from your clients who use the product?
Most of it's encouraging. The recent feedback about some of the new roughing routines that have been developed, the dynamic cutting routines that have been developed in the software, they're amazed at the cycle time reductions that they've had. We had one customer that he reduced his cycle time from 12 minutes to 4 minutes on a part. That basically cut his cycle time to 1/3, so his cost to manufacture the part is now 1/3.
So he's saving substantial money, isn't he?
Making profit, yeah.
Exactly. And this, as you pointed out, this is the most popular software of its kind there is.
In the world, yes.
It's number one. Well, listen, thank you very, very much for coming, telling us about this. It's pretty fascinating indeed. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Doug.
I'm William Shatner, and you're watching Moving America Forward.
This organization represents companies across our great nation that embody the spirit, dedication, know-how, and can-do attitude which has made America the great nation it is today. And now let's present the Keeping America Strong Award.
Now it's my honor to present this prestigious award to Tom Sheeler, the president of CAD/CAM Consulting Services of Newbury Park, California, for the outstanding work his company is doing to help keep America moving forward. Tom, it's a pleasure to give this to you.
Well, thank you, Doug, and thank you, Mr. Shatner. I'd just like to say thanks to Mark Summers and Brian Summers, who are the president and vice president of Mastercam, and a special thanks to my staff for the great job they do for me.
That's it for another edition of Moving America Forward. I'm Bert Tenzer. Join us again as we continue to bring you the entrepreneurs who move America forward.
I'm William Shatner, and for all of us at Moving America Forward, thanks for watching.